Hello, I'm Saif Ibrahim. I'm going to explain some important English rules. First, we will learn about must and have to for rules and application. Second, I will show you how to connect your ideas using because and so. This summary has everything you need to know. Let's start. Commands. Obligation versus choice. Now, what's the difference? Mustn't versus don't have to. Today I will tell you super rules behind English commands. So, the real difference between them. One of them is like a wall, and the other is open door. First step, let's talk about the must do's. These what we call rules of obligation. So, what an obligation? Something you are forced to do. There are consequences if you don't do. When we talk about obligation, the magic words are must, have to, and has to. Look here. I, we, you, they, take, must, and have to. He, she, it, take, has to, must. Let's see examples. We say, I have to do my homework, or I must do my homework. Means the exact main thing, which is I don't have a choice. And when we say she has to wear her uniform, or she must wear her uniform. Now let's flip that out and talk about the hard nose, which is rules of provision, which is 100% not to do. We are talking about things are totally forbidden. You mustn't cross the red traffic light. This is not an advice. It's a strict rule. It's a prohibition. So breaking this rule could lead to an accident. This is the definition of hard no. So the key thing to take away here is this. So when something is forbidden, mustn't is your word. Now let's move to the free choice. When it's not necessary, non-optional, something that is not necessary to be done. There is no rule forcing you. Now, how to signal choice. He, she, it, take, doesn't have to. Are you, they, take, don't have to. Let's take the uniform example. In a normal day, she has to wear it. But in an open day, she doesn't have to wear it. The core difference forbidden versus not necessary. This picture is everything. Mustn't means something is forbidden. There is actual rule against it. Don't have to. On the other hand, just means it is not necessary. There is no rule that says you have to do it. One is a wall telling you to stop. The other is many roads you can choose to walk in. Now let's talk about three conjunctions. Because, so, and although. These three little words can totally change your writing. Ever get stuck choosing between because, so, and although? We are going to make it simple. Let's start with because. Used to tell the reason why action has happened. So our madarik makes clear because just give you their reason for something. So why Sammy got a high mark? Because he studied hard. Next we have got so. Used to show the result of after an action has happened. Notice Madarik points out it's often preceded by a comma. Sammy studied hard, so he get high marks. Finally, although. Used to show a contrast or an unexpected result. Here in Madarik, although is flexible. It can go in the beginning and in the middle. Although Karim was ill, he went to school. Now let's compare these three powerful connectors. Because versus so. Because versus so. Think of them as two sides of the coin. One is result, the other is reason. Finally, we have although to show contrast. The conclusion, reason, result, and contrast. Because gives the why, so gives the what's next. Although gives the surprise.